And you can read City to Surf's full statement on our website. Now, the police crackdown on drug dealers in our suburbs. After tip-offs from neighbours, detectives have been keeping a close eye on homes thought to be involved in the supply of methamphetamines. Today Tonight's cameras were there as police launched surprise raids, storming inside and arresting the suspects. Here's Mark Gibson's exclusive report.
It was a hard entry address. Obviously, officers are armed with firearms, Glocks and tasers.
What you're watching is no scripted crime show. These are dangerous, real-life drug raids in suburban Perth, and the cops get their men.
It'd be naive to say that drugs aren't on the rise throughout the metropolitan area. However, WAPOL are committed, and I say committed, to stamping out any criminal behaviour, especially drugs, in our local community.
When we leave here, we'll head straight out to Ballajura.
Just before the raids, a briefing for officers from the East Metropolitan Crime Team, Kiara and Midland stations.
We'll walk down here, come into here, and that's the front door right there.
Yeah, cool.
So we're coming from the top, making our way down.
After months of secret investigations, tactics are crucial.
As soon as you make entry in there, every person that is inside this address here will be secured by handcuffs.
Obviously, officer safety is a prime concern. A risk assessment's done on that address.
A few streets away, they put on bulletproof vests. Their first target is this house in Ballajura, home to a suspected amphetamines dealer.
Over a period of time, we've had intelligence around this address.
East Metro Police Inspector Rob Anderson.
And that intelligence really stems from the local community phoning us up, telling us about, suspicious behaviour from the address, believed to be drug supply, drug paraphernalia, etc., etc.
Job's on, you say job's on, and then that's it. The job's on is we go.
A convoy of cars heads to Bermuda Drive, Ballajura.
Go.
Job's on, it's going in.
The suspects have no idea, but heavily armed police are just seconds away. So after months of covert investigations, it comes down to this. Police are about to move in. As soon as the cops smash the door in, people inside flee. Some jump fences to escape, but within a few minutes, they're in custody. Handcuffed and led back to the house for questioning. Police say 6 people were inside, including homeowner and suspected drug dealer, 60-year-old William Charles Ralph, known as Charlie, who's no stranger to police.
Over the last 2 years, WAPOL, WA Police have undertaken 4 drugs search warrants at this address.
4 people in the house suspected of being involved in illegal drug activity are allowed to leave for now. This man remains under arrest. When police search his car, a syringe is found on the front seat, a plasma TV is seized from the back seat, while the boot uncovers a suitcase full of items taken away for closer inspection. Charlie, the homeowner, remains under arrest as a marathon search of his home begins.
The occupant and owner of that address has been charged with severe offences of selling a prohibited drug, in this case methamphetamine.
The driver of the car becomes camera shy when he's eventually released, although driving with a towel over your head is not advisable. The neighbours are celebrating today's drug raid. They're sick of the endless stream of cars and dodgy people turning up to this house day and night. Some are even suffering serious health problems they say are caused by the fumes coming from this house. None would appear on camera though, because they all fear retribution.
For the local community as well, I mean, they're sick and tired of seeing his criminal behaviour.
William Charles Ralph has been refused bail, with the court citing previous drug convictions as a need to protect the community. Inspector Anderson says reports of drug dealing are taken seriously, even if you don't see immediate results.
They phone the police, they get frustrated with apparent lack of action. But let me reassure those members of the community, we don't just ignore that information. We work it up. We have to spend time on getting a proper job to get a good result.
Same drug blitz, different target. Police move from a car park briefing in Beachborough to a house in Lockridge. It's 5 p.m. Officers surround the property, ready for another so-called hard entry. It's not often you get this close to a real-life meth raid.
Big dog.
Police and sniffer dogs searched the house with two men inside. 38-year-old Jamie McDade is later charged with selling more than 14 grams of methamphetamine and possessing crystal meth and cannabis.
Well, that man's been subject to this investigation as well. He's a frequent user of the address in Ballajura, and yes, he's come into our investigation. He's been charged with selling a prescribed drug as well.
For police, a successful day in the war against drugs. 2 suspected dealers taken into custody, and the investigation isn't over yet.
My message to anyone participating in illegal activities involving drugs is loud and clear. We will find you and we will catch you. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, next week, whenever. We'll choose the date, but we will get you.